Hello and good morning. I hope this finds you well. I say good morning, but it is a good morning here, all things considered. Yeah, I am feeling a little bit more creative. My creativity has been opened up once again, and I thought I would try something different today. So the intention here is to try and create a D20 shawl pin out of wire. We'll see how it goes, but last night I was sat doing a bit of work and I thought it would be really fun to try and make a shawl pin. I've been using a hairpin as a shawl pin for the last year or two, and whilst it's good, I think something a little bit more on brand and a little bit more fun would be something I wear a lot. So I thought, why not try? It might go horribly wrong, but it's worth a try. And initially I thought about doing something slightly organic and a little bit more unintentional almost, and it might be that I end up doing that as well. But I'm going to try it and do a D20 and a little sword type pin for the project. I'm going to try and draw it out next as the next step, and then I want to try and add in measurements so I can get an idea roughly of how big I should be making things. And then we'll get to making. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. I have a cup of tea, important to keep me company, and I am wearing 3 layers of knitwear and some knitted socks. I'm still cold today. Anyway, let's get making. So this is the pin that I have been using currently. It's nice. I'd quite like to wear it in my hair again. It measures about 2 inches for the main pin. The main, I don't know what you'd call it. And then the pin is about 2.5 inches. So I might aim for about that. It might end up bigger. I'm guessing it'll end up bigger because I don't think I'll be able to do it quite so fiddly. But what I thought is to go for a D20 shape, which, if I remember, is something like one, two, three. So something like that. And I imagine that this would be one piece-ish. The outer bit would be one piece. So that would be one. This would be one. And then these 2 bits would be 3 and 4. And I'm kind of imagining that this measurement, this triangle, would be 2 inches. And then it would be a bit bigger around it. So 2-inch triangle, which would end up being an equilateral, I think. To get it right, I've drawn it a little bit narrower. And then something along the lines of a circle with a pin, and whether it's just one thick or then fully wrapped to give it a little bit more width along the bottom, so it's got more of that accurate shape, and then a wrapping wire around, creating that handle. Should really know what parts of these are by now, and then wrapping more. And I guess this should be 2.5 to 2.75 inches. Something like this. Shouldn't be too difficult, she says. And I imagine then the shawl pin can go through here, or you could turn it sideways and the shawl pin could go through here. I don't know, or I guess if you were clever you could point it down and then it would be like the Critical Role logo maybe, which is kind of cool. Let's see what happens. I don't know. So the things I've gathered up are a mixture of wires at different thicknesses. I've got some scissors, which I'm kind of hoping are going to be big enough and strong enough. Some pliers that I have that I use kind of for everything. And then just my not so accurate but wonderful tape measure from Fancy Tiger Crafts. That was a gift from lovely Maggie, one of my friends. So I think that's really all I need for now. I might do some hammering on it to flatten the wires if I feel like that will look better once I've kind of put it together. But so far I think that's it. So start measuring for the center triangle, I think. So I'll start measuring for this center triangle first and then build this around it and see what happens. I think this might be too thick. But that is about the same thickness as this. And a slightly thinner one, I think. So if I want it to be 2 by 2 by 2, I'm going to try and cut just over 6 inches. 7? Go for 7 inches. Works nicely, actually. I'm gonna give it a little bit extra for the turning. And this one can be almost bang on. To get that angle right. Okay. Starting to think maybe I should be soldering. Hello, little Mai. I'm going to cut a bit of this off already. That'd be premature. And I should preface this again with, I've never done this before. I'm not a wire person. I mean, no one's a wire person, but you know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. Ah, I did get a hammer, and it might be too loud. I'm scared I'm going to cut this the wrong length. I'm sure there's some maths to be done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If I cut it 12 inches, I'm going to have more than enough. So that is about the center, which would be 1 inch. spots I need to now. Or try and tighten them up in conjunction. I might regret doing this now because I might want to hammer it flat to give it a bit more strength. I'm not sure. So this is kind of where we're at. It's not perfect, but it's not bad for a first attempt. I'm just gonna try and wrap these little sharp bits in a bit more and maybe give it a little hammer to see if I can get it just a little bit straighter, and then I'm gonna move on to the pin. So I've just made the long shawl pin length. I'll see if I need to shorten it, but I basically just made a little loop, and then I've done the same for what will be across as the handle. I just need to hammer that flat, I think. So I can't decide to wire it on or to hammer it down, then wire it on so it's flat rather than, or if that'll just add a little bit more interest because it will be bigger. I think I'm going to use the thick wire to wrap all the way down and attach it, and then I think I'm going to use the thin wire again just to do the wrap around, like the thinnest one I've got, this one, just to wrap along this little handle bit, and then I think we're sort of done. Okay, this is definitely neater than I thought it would. Having a block to work on is really helping the process. Where do we want it? Another 4 wraps maybe? A bit of wire might not have been long enough. Oops. So I'm going to trap this underneath and use it to wrap it thinly, and then I'm going to use that other wire because it just looks really nice over the top. Okay, I'm going to just tighten this off and then cut it, and then I'm going to wrap it with the nice slightly thicker wire that I used here. But first I'm going to let the cat in. Take my glasses off. So I can't believe how well this has worked. So this is incredibly close up. I'm still sat on the floor where I have been crafting for the last, I think this has taken me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Which isn't too long. Well, it's a lot quicker than I thought it would be. But I can't believe how cool it is. So I guess it's not perfect, but oh, it's cool. don't know, slightly weird, slightly cool. It's definitely delicate. It's not the most robust, and I think by hammering it more, I might do a better job. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm going to change lens quickly. Ah, I love it. I can't believe that this kind of worked the way it did. Yeah, I think it took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, like from like sitting down with the camera, drawing it out and making it. Yeah, I love it. I think I might want to make more of this sort of thing. I've been thinking about how I can make this myself for ages, and I didn't think that I'd be able to do it. And yeah, I'm chuffed. I have the ultimate nerdy shawl pin now. And tiny weapon, just in case. But yeah, I'm thinking I might try and do a hairpin or something next. But yeah, super cute, super easy, and didn't require much resources or time, but really useful. I'm so happy to have a silver, not a gold shawl pin. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this slightly different thing. I hope that you are doing some fun making, whatever you are up to. If you have any more ideas and things that you would like to see and do together, please let me know, because I think I would like to do more of this. Yeah, anyway, please, 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 please find some joy in anything you're making. Send some big hugs to your loved ones, and don't forget to love each other, and I hope to see you again very soon.